Hi everyone, I'm Dana Evans, the founder of All Things EQ, and I'm also a parent of 3 children. And I know, just like you, I want my kids to have a solid academic foundation. I want them to really be able to develop their IQ in school. I also know that sometimes IQ alone isn't enough, and we need to develop their EQ, or their emotional quotient. As we know, when we grow up, we want people to be able to be able to work in teams, be able to communicate well, but also know when to lead, to be self-starters, to have grit. All of those things are so important, and that's why your school has brought All Things EQ, the Discovery of You, here to help your child develop those skills. We have 3 key areas that we'd like to develop. The first is leadership development. Children cannot develop leadership skills if they don't have an opportunity to lead. So we have EQ ambassadors on campus, and we also have our team teaching method, which allows students, regardless of whether it's social studies or science, to be able to be initiators and facilitators, reporters and presenters. And then they share those roles so that they can develop mastery in all of those areas. Our second area is culture. We really like to create a campus culture that is warm and welcoming. We want students to say, the big kids are nice here. What mom would not want to hear that from their kids at school? And we do that by encouraging kids to ask themselves, how do I show up in school? And there are 4 key questions that we have them ask. Am I being kind and helpful in this moment? Am I using positive self-talk? Because too often students actually bully themselves. How we treat ourselves is just as important as how we treat other people. And we want to help kids be aware of what they're thinking and the messages they're sending themselves. Am I making an honest effort? Am I focusing on solutions instead of problems? Those questions really help kids think about, how am I showing up in school? And in doing that, it really kind of helps create a school-wide culture. Our third and final key area is being able to apply these skills on campus and our parent inclusion program. I'm really proud of the parent inclusion program because as a parent, I want to know what's going on at school. And this way parents can get weekly emails. What's so nice about this is not only do you get to see what your student's learning in school, but you get it at the same time. And that just really creates a nice culture and opportunity to bring these lessons into your home in a way that you want to. To give you a little bit of background about how All Things EQ got started, before I was working in business, I actually was a teacher. I got my certification in California. I taught in California and Arizona. One thing I knew as a teacher was when there's a great environment, everyone learns. It's easier to learn. It's a more positive, productive environment. And the other thing I knew was that as a teacher, I had a lot on my plate. There was a lot of academics that I wanted to impart to my students. And I wouldn't really be very happy if there was a program that interrupted that, which is why All Things EQ was really developed to bridge the EQ with the IQ and to support education rather than interfere with it. We really like to implement All Things EQ in a way that's seamless for the school, and we do this just through daily morning announcements, the weekly emails that the parents get, teachers get weekly emails. There are 3 to 4 short-minute weekly videos for the students, and insights and journals where they can record what they learned for that week. That way we're able to create a broader culture where everyone is on the same page. I look forward to further communicating with you guys this year through the emails. Remember, you can sign up at info@allthingseq.com. I hope you guys have a great school year, and thank you so much for your time this evening. Take care.